Well, this will be the final series in this Power of Leadership, and I wanted to share points 10, 11 and 12 in this particular video. Number 10, the difficulties come when the job's completed. Well, I got a lot of examples about this particular point. Let me share one from my advertising days where we used to sometimes be 6 months, even longer, submitting for a big piece of new client, and be ups and downs, but eventually we present and then we hear that we've won the account. And there's euphoria and celebration, and it's easy for everyone to settle down, but a leader needs to lift people to the next level, because if people settle, they become complacent and they take their eyes off existing clients. And there's always a honeymoon period with a new client, but it can turn sour extremely quickly. And I've even seen clients with some agencies move within 6 months of appointing them because the agency hasn't lived up to all the hype, the promises and the presentation. So learn to be able to motivate your people even after a win to lift to the next level as they move forward. Number 11, there's the dangers of losing heart. You can take heart or you can lose heart. And I've found in business, it doesn't matter what business it is, there are people, other competitors, other business people don't understand what you're doing, decisions you've made. So there's always criticism, there's always talk behind your back. Media will criticise things they don't understand, which seems to be a lot of different subjects. There'll be difficult customers, and they can get in under our skin and really affect us, and we start to lose heart with the relentless nature. But learn to build, as I shared earlier, the yes face, positive things. Read things, listen to things, be encouraged by things that are building you up. So you're building a trust bank of good things, positive things that are going to help you when these oppositions come on the journey. An unhappy staff member who won't change, it has to be dealt with. You may not want to deal with it, but learn how to deal with it, because the change, when they change, can make the place a different organisation to work in. If they have to go, then they have to go, and you've got to learn how to deal with it in the right way. And again, the change will happen, will be significant. And I had a franchisee in another state. He had an unhappy staff member, and I said to him, you need to deal with it, because customers did not like being in the store, the staff didn't like working with her. So I shared how to deal with it. He said I could never confront it. So I left. The next day I got back and he rushed up to me and said, she's gone. And I said, what happened? He said, well, I sat her down and shared with her how you were talking to me yesterday, and she decided to leave. And I watched his sales double in a 6-month period, simply because one person was holding the business back through attitude. And unless they want to change, they really do need to go and get a job where they can be happy somewhere else. So if you've got unhappy staff members, if you've got an unhappy client, you need to sit and deal with it, not ignore them. If you ignore it, it's only going to get worse. And what happens is when you lose heart, you become half-hearted. You become half-hearted about your business. You don't want to be there, even if you own it. Your staff don't want to be there if it's an unhappy place. You need people that are passionate and committed to move forward. And number 12, the last one in this series, is, are you a firelighter or a fire extinguisher? Are you the one who's putting the fires out, or are you the one who's lighting them? Just through your attitude, poor response, ignoring people. And I've worked with people that will walk past people in the office and don't even recognise they're there. Yes, they might have their mind on something, but I think it was actually a lifestyle, because they seem to do it with everyone unless that person was at the same level or above them. So don't be like those. Be someone who really lights the fire in a positive way in your business, and be one of those leaders that takes the initiative and see the power of leadership in your business, in your relationships, in your community. Thank you.